everybody, this is Becky Legiro for CoinGeek.com, here with Calvin Ayre, the producer of the London Blockchain Conference. We are so excited to be here, Calvin, in London. This is an amazing event. Tell me about the vibe we have going on here. It's the first time since COVID, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, everything's going in our way right now. I feel we have a tidal wave of new people that are finding out that this technology, blockchain technology, was developed to solve big data challenges and not for the aberration that is crypto. So that, combined with a number of other things that's going on in the world, I think it's just created a perfect storm. And we've got the energy here right now, and I see a lot of new faces from previous conferences, and I think people around London are enthused by the fact that this is going to be its new home now, going forward. London Blockchain, and we even rebranded it to prove to everybody that this is its new home.
Love this. We do see a lot of familiar faces, but quite a few new ones. And the theme this year is actually bringing governments and enterprises onto the blockchain so they can manage big data within the law. So tell me about the theme this year and why you are so excited to be educating the world on these topics.
Earlier, our conferences were mostly startups and young tech companies, and now that's an important part of the space as well, and always will be, in fact, because that's what created this ecosystem to begin with, as a startup. When Craig inventing Bitcoin, but the reality is that I think what's going to drive this technology going forward is going to be us solving problems, big data challenges for large organizations like government and big enterprise. So I wanted to really make that point, so that's what we've branded ourselves in coming in here. We want people to pay attention in those spaces to look at this technology, because all of them are going to have big data challenges. And this technology, of course, won't solve every one of them, but I bet you it can be a useful tool in being part of the solution for a lot of the big data challenges that large organizations have today.
Love this. And there are also some organizations here that are really interested in tokens, NFTs, a bit more of a buzzword, but we're educating people on what the real, true utility of these pieces of technology are for. Can you just elaborate a little bit on that as well?
Yeah, unfortunately, crypto has negatively branded a lot of these buzzwords, but that actually doesn't matter, because you can rename what an NFT is by what it does in each application. So we can get away from the buzzwords. But the reality is that an unboundedly scaling lawful token platform can use non-fungible tokens in a lot of interesting ways that provide real utility and that don't have cartoon apes associated with it. And that's what these people that are here are talking about. It started out really talking about that with RAD's data streaming platform, right at the start. And that's the direction this is all going to go.
Yeah, that was an amazing fireside chat in the keynote bit this morning. I loved that.
It was good.
Yeah, really good Hollywood, everything. We got lots of stuff going on. But I know that all of these things that you talk about are just not possible if we do not have a scalable blockchain with low fees. And I think actually that there was a record broken with 24 hours within the last couple of days. So talk to me about the importance of scalability and where we are with number of transactions per 24 hours.
Yeah, well, first of all, who can make a successful business on a platform that as soon as you start to taste success, it hits a scaling wall? That's A. But who would be stupid enough to invest tens of millions of dollars on a platform that can't prove that they can scale already? So what we want to do, we already scale to billions of transactions, 24-hour period, but what we want to do is launch Terranode hopefully later this year, and that will create unbounded scaling with that architecture. And then, because it's a locked protocol with unbounded scaling, there's almost no risk for an application developer to test their business model for their application on this platform. So I believe that will be when the floodgates will really open and all the development's going to come this way. I'm just eyeballing it because I don't know what's going on in every other platform, but it feels like the majority of the applications that are serious are already here, but the floodgates will be opened once we can prove unbounded scaling.
I love that, and that leads into my next question, which you already touched on, the future of this event right here in order to foster what you were just talking about. What do you envision for the London Blockchain Conference brand?
As is done every time we have one of these events, we will do an evaluation at the end and try and figure out what happened and what was good, what was bad. my own personal opinion, I told you already that we're not moving it, and it's staying London blockchain. It's going to be here every year, and it's going to grow, and I hope to get media and government behind it. But my own personal opinion is we might actually go with the same theme next year. And the only thing that we'll be adjusting is how we manage the different stages that we've got right now. And we may have 3 stages. Like right now, we've got 2. So I think that's the kind of internal stuff. But right now, I'm thinking we may actually still continue to be branded exactly the same next year, which is enterprise and government. So let's see.
Very cool. Well, I can't wait. I want to thank you so much because I'm having so much fun. We're all having fun and learning a ton of information here, Calvin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, stablecoins, MetaNet, the evolution of money. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin today, but what exactly is it? Learn the basics from experts. Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, and why it matters. Bitcoin 101, your ultimate guide to the fundamentals of blockchain.